Welcome, everyone, to this week's episode of Talk Exchange. Today's episode is a little bit different because we don't have a guest. However, we do have Tracey and Kristie talking all about tips for exchange success. They go into some awesome detail all about convention, social media, how to connect with members, the member database, and they even talk about some of their favorite episodes from Talk Exchange over the last couple of years, as well as our mobile app. So hope you enjoy today. It's a lot of fun, and we'll see you again next week.
Welcome to Talk Exchange. I'm Tracey Edwards, CEO of the National Exchange Club.
And I'm Kristie Lindahl, Director of Communications.
Kristie, you know what makes this so fun is it's so varied. Every time we come in here to record, it's something different, and we meet really amazing and interesting people. We connect with our clubs who are doing awesome things, and we also offer tips to our clubs to help them be more awesome.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah. So I think we'll focus on that today, and we'll run down some of our tips for having a really successful year, no matter where you are at in your year.
Yep.
You could use it no matter what month you're listening to this, right?
So whether we're talking about exchange's fiscal year or the calendar year, these tips are going to come in handy.
Absolutely. So the first one we want to talk about, of course, is upcoming. So we hope you're listening to this in advance of the National Convention, which happens in July in Louisville, Kentucky. We're excited about that.
We are. You know, there's a surprising amount of energy at national headquarters right now around this convention.
And I think among membership, I couldn't believe all the activity I saw on Facebook over the weekend with people saying, I'm going, you need to go.
Oh, yeah. Our registrations opened up on Friday, and they blew up over the weekend.
Yes, yeah. I love that.
It's exciting.
Well, it's nice because Louisville is one of those destinations that's easy to get to. It's drivable to 65% of the country, making it really easy and attractive. And it's a place we haven't been in a very long time. And it's an awesome town. There's a lot to do.
There sure is. And we can expect lower humidity.
Yes, true.
But there is a lot to do. You're talking about the Muhammad Ali Museum, correct?
Yes.
And Louisville Slugger Factory down there. What else are we going to
all the bourbon tasting rooms, the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, yeah, there's a horse thing down there.
Yes, there's the original KFC, all kinds of good things. It'll be a fun place to visit. Very walkable from the Galt House, which is a beautiful hotel where we will be housed. So we're encouraging, of course, our members and their guests to come to Louisville. Whether or not you've been to a convention before, definitely put this on your list. It really helps set the stage for your club to have a great year and offers a lot of engagement points. It would be so fun for a new person to come to convention and bring back all this great information, right?
Absolutely. And families too. I think this is going to be an amazing family destination. Some of the stuff that we've listed off, but when you go online and look at their tourism site, it really is a wonderful city for, the entire family, a good vacation.
Definitely. And I hope people do come because like you said, the museums, the different destinations and activities make it just really wonderful for families too. Yeah. So hoping to see that. So if you have not already, get online and plan your trip to Louisville, Kentucky for the National Exchange Club Convention. Yep. And during that convention, we also have our symposium for our prevention of child abuse
centers
team. Yes.
Yep. We bring in our directors, or I shouldn't say we, but our directors come in and they receive some continued training.
Yes.
Networking is so very important for them. I hear a lot from Jen, our director of the prevention services, that this is kind of a encouraging morale boost for a lot of the directors, when they share ideas and stories. So we're looking forward to that too.
Absolutely. And I'm excited about our National Project Luncheon because we will focus on the National Exchange Club's impact in prevention, showcasing that we do have a program in our Exchange Parent Aid that really works. So we'll have a panel of center staff, client or two talking about the impact of the program.
Often we do bring people in who are partnering with us in this effort, to eradicate child abuse. But it is important for us to bring it back to the focus of what Exchange is doing as well. So we want our members to be proud and to realize the work that's going on. So I think this is a great addition to this year's convention.
Absolutely. So we hope to see you in Louisville. Mm-hmm. And next, there are ways that we like to hear from members, right?
Yes.
What's the easiest way for a member to showcase what they're doing?
The Exchange Club members Facebook page. If you're not on that, I recommend you go to it. A lot of people do follow our public page, but that's not where you're going to find the heart of Exchange. You're going to find that in the member page where, again, people are sharing stories, they're networking, they're encouraging others. I love to see this page after convention, Tracy, the friendships that are made at convention, and then you see those carry through that excitement on the page. So yeah, I think it's a great place. People share their stories, their encouragement. They share some of the things that their members are doing in their communities outside of Exchange. It's a really great way to brag about your fellow members.
Well, it is, and it's a really great way to get ideas, too, to go on and see what other clubs are doing and to learn from them. And, how fun would it be for a new member to come to convention and then they leave with, 200 new Facebook friends, right?
It happens every year.
It expands your network dynamically.
Yeah, and it's really fun. Yes. Another way we like to hear from our members, Tracy, is just good old-fashioned email.
Yes.
We want your stories. We print the magazine, and Liv, our social media specialist, does a great job at pulling stories and sharing those on Facebook. But it's better when it comes directly from our membership. So
definitely.
Please go ahead and email us. Send us your stories. Send us your photos. Let us know what you have coming up. And that email address is commun@nationalexchangeclub.org. So commune@nationalexchangeclub.org.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good. So another great place where we like to see our members spending time is the member database. Of course, they can get to it going to nationalexchangeclub.org, logging in, and from there they can see their club information, make sure that somebody in their club is entering their projects and the things they're doing, handle their personal information, and also that landing page is really where they find out what's going on right now in Exchange, right?
Yeah, speaking about convention, right? You go there, bam. There's a link. It takes you right to the convention page. Everything you need to know about Louisville, how to register with us, how to register with the hotel. Everything's right there at your fingertips. We also talk about, we have a lot of great public relations and marketing resources out there. April's coming up. We've got billboards out there for prevention of child abuse. In a lot of communities, those are considered PSAs, a public service announcement where you can get the information out there for free at no charge. So and especially this time of year, I heavily recommend that people go out and look at our resources. But then again, at the beginning of the fiscal year is a great time to check in again. July 1st, we update everything. Everything is updated. Our website could not be more fresh than it is in July, August, and September.
You're right. But many times when I open it, I'm like, oh, there's something new. So that's cool. But also a great place for clubs to go for resources like awards information. If you want to bring a new award to your club, if you want to find out how to apply for that award, because this is about the time of year when we encourage clubs to start think about applying for some of those outstanding project and fundraiser awards.
And to that end, different program project guides, information how to get in touch with some of our national partners. We've got Rich Wistocki who goes around and training for clubs in schools. All of that information and just tons more. It can be found on the website. And I have to make a funny comment. I received a note from our kind member services department yesterday as a member asking me if I would please update my physical mailing address. So
they're on it.
I know. So people, make sure your personal information is correct as well.
They pay attention.
They do.
Also a great place if clubs are in need of bylaws and policies and things like that. So definitely check it out. And this podcast, right?
Yes, most definitely. The podcast. And, we also have Brad. I know we've mentioned Brad a lot.
Our producer, Brad. He's awesome.
Brad, he's a great friend to us. He also, he operates our mobile app. Yes. So through Brad, we have another second tool. And, surges, the increase on downloads and whatnot. But every time we do hear about people downloading it, the feedback is how valuable this resource is.
Definitely.
You're going to go on the app and you're going to find the things that you would need to recruit a new member, or perhaps talk in a community about building clubs, whether it's a traditional club or an Excel club. All of that information is right there on the app at your fingertips. So you're not scrolling through the website trying to find a great video that tells what Exchange is. Or, if you're in a meeting and you want to recite the covenant of service, bam, everyone can open their app and it's right there. So it really is a catalog for some of the highest priority information we have.
Well, definitely. And you always have it with you.
Yes.
Which is great.
Yep, it is.
Good.
So thanks, Brad.
Absolutely. We appreciate you, Brad. Talk about a couple of your favorite podcast episodes, Kristie.
Oh, I talk about this gentleman all the time.
You do.
I love our friend Fred from Arkansas.
I know, I do too. Yes.
That was one of my favorite episodes.
Yes.
I just loved hearing how that club thought outside of the box about how to better serve their community now and in the long term by building their membership.
There must be something going on in Arkansas, because when I said that, it brought me to one of my favorite episodes, which was the anniversary episode, because we heard from a newer club in Pennsylvania that was doing great things and a 100-year-old club in Arkansas doing great things.
Yes.
That's a great one for clubs to check out and learn from. But also the AI episode, just to learn really about what's going on around you in the world.
Yeah, most definitely.
So
I mean,
important.
AI is not going anywhere.
Exactly.
We have to figure out how to make it purposeful and effective for us.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
And of course, as Kristie mentioned, our member services team and really the whole national headquarters team is here to serve and support our members. We love to hear from them, which we do frequently, hear their feedback. And to your point about the resources, all of these resources that we're talking about, it's fun because we hear people tell us, I just went to the website or I just listened to the podcast, and they love it. We've literally never had bad feedback. No, I didn't like it. It wasn't worthwhile.
That's not an invitation.
No. But you can't deny the power of connecting.
Absolutely.
And so our ask, I think, from this audience today is just to help us continue to expand and get people to these resources, right?
Right. I mean, we develop these with our hearts. We think outside the box. We think as members. We think as the people, holding up the organization from the administrative side. But there's still amazing tools that we don't get anything out of it personally if our members use these tools. We develop it with our hearts to help you. So please use them.
Please. And you won't be disappointed. And share them with your club, because they too will just, learn more about Exchange and be more engaged. So it's awesome. So I think we should give everybody here just a call to action, which I think would be just pick one of these tips that we've talked about and put it into practice and see how it works for you.
Right. Yeah. And book your plane ticket to Louisville.
Yes. And you can't go wrong. If you're feeling like you want to improve something in your Exchange club or any club, really, if you want to get more people there, just, start with one of these tips and see how it works out. I know you'll have positive results.
Absolutely. A personal refresher, a club refresher.
Yes.
Get the energy going.
Right, because our goal certainly is to make it easier to be a member, more efficient to be a leader, and really to help clubs attract people, which really happens at that home club, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Which is why we provide the materials we do to make it easy for them.
Absolutely. Well, we hope today you gathered one or many tips. We do hope we'll see you in Louisville. And of course, if you have any questions about anything we've talked about or need more information, please pick up the phone and call us at the National Exchange Club headquarters or go to nationalexchangeclub.org.
That's right. Exchange on.
Definitely. And thanks for being a valued member of Exchange.